Ευχαριστώ, κυρία Πρόεδρε. Κυρία Lagarde.
Thank you, Chair. I hope you can hear me. Thank you. The key feature of our era, according to all data, in the US, in China, everywhere, is recession and the capitalist crisis. A crisis that follows the hard time for our citizens, including the high inflation, as you also said. The effects will remain there for good, including energy prices. Despite skyrocketing prices, salaries are stagnating while harsh measures are being taken. For example, in Greece, a new tax bill is against independent professionals, while tax cuts are offered to the rich. So the restrictive policy opted in the last decade and benefits for the rich and the corporations have not been adequate to cope with the crisis, because this is in favor of accumulating profit. Actually, this exacerbated class gaps, and 1 out of 4 workers in the EU today is in the edge of pauperization. So, what is your take on the demands of people for them not to pay the cost of the crisis? Don't you think we should strengthen revenues for workers, banning special indirect taxes on citizens and increasing tax on corporations while reducing tax for the poor? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. 2 things that I would like to mention in response to your various points. One is I believe that in delivering on our mandate of price stability, we restore the inequality that is produced by high inflation. That's point number 1. Point number 2, we are observing at the moment a balancing act between the contribution of profit versus the contribution of wages. And while, of course, as you know, we remain very attentive that we don't go into this second round effect and the spiraling of inflation out of control, we also assume in our baseline that wage increases, which are continuing because of the catch-up, because of the tight labor market, will entail a reduction of the profit margin, which have themselves contributed in 22 significantly to inflation. But we are seeing, and that's the graph that you have here at the bottom of page 1, the contributions to GDP deflator, where you see that the contribution of wages has increased, and we are now seeing a reduction of the contribution of profits measured by unit both for labor and profit. Thank you.
Thank you very much.